On Brazil's border with Venezuela, the migrants continue to arrive. Many of them relieved, at least for the moment, to have seemingly put their desperation behind them. Back home, Jackson MAREA, just 23 years old, had quit school to work in a bakery.
Young people like us can't achieve our goals in Venezuela. I had to stop my academic studies because it became a choice between studying and eating.
But even that choice, difficult as it may have been, didn't make things much easier.
The money I made from 1 week of work was only enough to buy me 1 kilo of rice.
His friend, AIMAR FIGUERA, also 23, tells me things were unbearable well before the current political crisis, and can't help but laugh when describing the dark absurdity of the past few weeks.
People are now saying we have two presidents. One issues an order, the other refuses it. One asks for aid, the other says the aid won't pass. It's public disorder in politics, and neither of them is looking out for the welfare of the people.
But at this processing center in the town of Pacaraima, run by Brazil's federal government and supported by the United Nations Refugee Agency, exhaustion is also palpable. Officials tell us that today alone, over 600 Venezuelans crossed from Venezuela into Brazil. And many of those migrants will be applying for asylum, and many of them will be seeking medical care.
Now we see more people arriving in very bad conditions, arriving with the urgent need of medical attention. So a lot of people who arrive here in Pacaraima, they need to be immediately transported to Boa Vista for medical care. Some people arrive with absolutely nothing but the clothes they are wearing.
STEFANIA EBARRA decided to leave when she realized it would be too expensive to have another baby in Venezuela.
My sister said she couldn't believe I was leaving. I said, yes, I'm going. I took my child and left home. I got here by getting rides and traveling for 2 days.
Mama. Like many others here, she's happy for a brief respite. In this very temporary setting, where children play with soldiers and things do, albeit fleetingly, seem a little bit better. Mohammed, Jamjoom, Jazeera in Pacaraima on Brazil's border with Venezuela.